Whalers are back. We're 15, 17, and 5. We're going to make some trades. We're going to start this video with wheelings and dealings.
Yeah, because the NWO has been running amok.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been injuring other players on the team and just been running roughshot. So we need to keep them in check.
First of all, first and foremost, Mike Ribeiro just got out of jail. Mike Ribeiro just got out of the pokey, so we got to call him up. He's back on the streets. So what you want to counter the NWO? You're saying you want a yin to the yang of the NWO.
There's only one way I can think of doing that.
There's no Sting in this game, so
D P
self high five.
Bang! Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bangs going on.
I did some pre-scouting, either David Perron or Jason Pominville. Jason Pominville would be easier to get because his trade value is lower, and he gives us a reason to do a Rick Jenneret impersonation. He's
shitty, he's expensive, and he's old, so I think he fits the bill.
All right. Now I want this trade to be an upgrade. I'm tired of downgrading the team every time we make a move, and we keep getting guys like Boris Lubimov or whatever the hell his name was. So I kind of want to trade maybe a forward and a pick.
They're not going to do it. So the population of Pominville is not going to increase.
No, we can make this happen. I know we can.
No, move off of them. We need
I got one more shot. I'm going to throw in a. Oh my God, this year. We've traded away like all our picks that year.
6th and 7th.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew I could do it. I just had to throw in a 6th rounder from like 2025. Like we're ever gonna get. Like we're ever gonna get that far. Okay, so the NWO's got to stay together. What?
Yep. Dadonov's got to move off that first
But
line.
I think the NWO has to be the 4th line now. So Ribeiro's staying in the lineup. Dzingle's got to be benched.
All the big matches. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
We're burying the NWO.
We're burying the NWO. This is the area of the era of the NWO, and it was just Jeff Jarrett and the what the hell were their names? Those twins that were just bald.
Oh,
do you remember that? When the NWO was literally just the 3 of them, and Jeff Jarrett was the leader. It was awful. God. All right, so there we go.
DDP.
Self high five.
It's me. It's DDP.
So now we got a pretty decent 3rd line aside from Mike Ribeiro. Or does he make the 3rd line better? I can't tell.
In a way, he makes it better.
He's fresh out of the clink, so he's going to be rested and ready to go. What? Oh, the roster's full. I was going to say, Jesus. Okay, we gotta make a move then.
Howdy, stranger.
We got to make some room for Hauser. Doogie or otherwise. Well, let's see what jerseys they have. Let's see what. And yes, it's jerseys. It's not sweaters. I'm tired of people calling it sweaters. This isn't 1955, and they're not knitted out of wool. They're jerseys. They're made of like space-age synthetic material. Yeah. They're not sweaters anymore. Drives me nuts. There it is.
Oh yeah.
The Solani special.
All right, let's play this game. See what Diamond Dallas Page can do. It is appropriate because DDP broke in when he was like 35, so.
He used to be a manager or announcer or something before he became a wrestler.
I don't know what he was. I think he was like a mechanic or something. He worked at a grocery store. Bagging groceries.
Oh off to an early lead. Those Coco ads are very fitting now in Hartford, now that the mariachi band is blazing.
I actually think that those alternate jerseys are uglier than the other jerseys.
Really?
Yeah.
I just tried to repeat the jerseys they had in like the Shanahan era before they moved. They went to like dark blue, green, and silver. I tried to make those again, but with green pants, because I mean, I would have made it with Cooperalls if I could, but sadly there are no Cooperalls in this game.
We're playing 2 more games this season. That's it.
Oh, well, we're playing a game every month.
Yeah, Domi scored.
Domi in that Jets jersey.
Back in the Jets days. Max Domi would never have 13 goals in a season.
Maybe at the end of the season.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, not halfway through.
Yeah, those same people thought that the Oilers are going to win the cup, and how's that going?
Oh, people saying
they were one of the favorites. They were one of the favorites to win the cup, and it
that's
wasn't just
nonsense.
who's on the street saying it.
That's just
it was
nonsense.
On all the sports networks.
Oh,
all
they're
the hockey coverage
they're
teams.
so stupid. Mainstream media is so dumb. What a bunch of fickle mush heads.
I feel like if you don't, number one, we're making the assumption that people are actually watching this, which is, I don't know if that's an accurate assumption. And secondly, if you didn't watch WCW in the 90s, this might not be the video series for you.
Or Frasier.
There's a lot of that. Yeah, Frasier and WCW in the 90s. We're catering to a very specific audience.
Yeah.
Us.
Somewhere there's, you know those graphs where it's like the circles and then they crop. What are those called?
It's Venn diagram.
The Venn diagram. It's a Venn diagram of 90s wrestling, hockey, Frasier, Hartford Whalers, and Mike Ribeiro. Somewhere in the middle, there's our audience, and that's where we get our 10 views per video.
We should just do videos where we show people around our game room.
Oh God, I don't have a game room. I have a game shelf. Here's my game room. Yep, there it is. It's just this bookshelf.
I've got a couple Tupperwares full of cartridges. That's my game room.
Oh, what a goal! Who was that? Donskoy? This game is not going to be a Picasso. It's not going to be beautiful. It's not going to be a Harvey's burger.
None of them are. That was another very Canadian fast food. Add that to the.
Yeah, they make your hamburger. They make your hamburger a beautiful thing. I don't make this game a beautiful thing though. For anybody watching in the States that doesn't know what Harvey's is a Canadian fast food chain of hamburgers, but it's like if Subway made hamburgers, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah,
I want a cheeseburger. All right, what do you want on it? And then there's just all the toppings sitting there, and you pick whatever you want. It's like, I want cheese, jalapenos, caramelized onions. You know what? Dump a Mountain Dew on it. Punch it a few times. They'll do it because they're dead inside. They don't care.
Here's another very specific Canadian thing, and no one outside of Canada will even understand what the hell I'm talking about. But the move is the poutine with chalet sauce instead of gravy.
Oh,
it's deadly.
That's a veteran. Move. That's a veteran move.
Yeah, you know what though? They only allow you to do it if you're rocking the Canadian tux.
Oh, big save by Grubauer. Big save by Grubauer. Like... Zucker makes it. What is it? 3-1 now?
No idea. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Doesn't matter, yeah. Nothing matters, no.
Happened so fast I can't even talk about it, yeah.
Reincarnation doesn't have to be, no. Macho Man is the greatest. You know that he was a baseball prospect?
Really?
Yeah, he has a baseball card.
Really?
Randy Poffo, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I know his last name was Poffel.
He was in the Cincinnati Reds system.
I think he made the right choice.
I mean, he is a modern day warrior. You know, that's what
today's Tom Sawyer.
No River.
Modern day warrior, today's Tom Sawyer. It's easy to turn anything into a Rush song, though, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
You can order a Harvey's burger in a Rush song. I think that's the most Canadian thing we've said yet. Lettuce and pickles, onions and cheese, yeah! Woo,
whoa.
Yeah! Wow!
Oh.
For life.
Too sweet.
Oh, that was
too sweet.
That was. Oh my God! What is happening? This is not going well. All my friends are brown and red.
You beat the rhythm with their bones. What a
Oh,
dumb song.
what a great song. What a great album. Except that Spoon solo. That was stupid.
Super Unknown was a terrible album. What are you talking about?
Wait, that was on Super Unknown? Yeah, that was on Super Unknown. Never
Yes.
mind. Never mind. I thought I was confusing it with Bad Motorfinger.
No.
Yeah,
Bad
Super
Motorfinger.
Unknown sucked. Come on, Whalers. What are you doing?
Well, they need Spoon Man to save them.
Oh, yeah, he's in the box right now. That's not good. Oh, come on.
He's the man in the box. Oh, that was awesome, Chainsaw. Wow.
Oh, nice. So far, DDP has done nothing tonight. And much like most nights, DDP does nothing.
He just kind of shows up.
Oh wait, Joe, that was never mind. That was Jason Palmaville that just scored.
Listening to some 90s grunge.
I'm going to listen to some 90s grunge after this.
Were you listening to some Mudhoney?
Some Mud Honey. No,
Some Melvins?
I prefer late 90s, early 2000s post grunge actually. So I'm gonna go listen to some Puddle of Mud.
Nice.
Dust off the Puddle of Mud LP that I got.
You mean the compact disc?
Oh no, you need to listen to Puddle of Mud on vinyl. That's when that album,
True.
that's when that band really comes to life. You hear those warm tones of his
Say the thing weren't talking about Stained, or you'd be bawling your eyes out.
Oh god, Stained were emo before emo was a thing. I remember I saw them live, unfortunately. My first concert ever was Korn, Stained, and Mindless Self-Indulgence.
On the old compact Presario.
And the compact Presario.
I think the 486. Had a
Welcome.
750 megabyte hard drive.
Here's a deep cut. Welcome to Kid Desk.
Oh yeah, Kid Desk. That's good.
I wonder if,
Kid Desk.
I wonder if anybody remembers Kid
No.
Desk.
No. Now the You've Got Mail one, people remember, but the Kid Desk one, that's a deep cut.
Yeah. Welcome to Kid Desk.
Do you remember when I changed all the sounds on the computer to Ren and Stimpy sound clips?
And Dad got
And then
so
Dad
angry.
turned on the computer.
He's like, we have a virus! We have a virus!
Hello, superior creature, when you go turn the computer.
And he was so scared that, like, someone
Oh.
took over the computer or something.
And you know that, like, thunk noise when you do something bad?
Yeah, it was like, you idiot!
It was Ren saying, you idiot. Or if it was the really bad one, it was the, you filthy swine!
Oh, yeah.
I'll kill you!
He thought, like, hackers took over our computer.
We were hooked up to the internet. We had dial-up. It would have taken them like 6 weeks to hack our computer.
Just to add some Ren and Stimpy sound effects. Oh my god. Speaking of which, I think we should trade Frazier's son to Boston.
Oh! Yeah,
Beautiful
just send him
goal.
to Boston.
Yeah.
We don't want him anymore.
to keep up with the canon of Frazier, you gotta send his son to Boston.
Doesn't even like, sorry, the
I'm an
shittier
ass
gun.
man. Bam, bam. Yeah, I'm an ass man.
Was that Bart gun or was that?
That was Billy Gunn. Come on, you don't
Billy
remember
Gunn, that's
the
right.
ass man, Billy Gunn?
Ass man. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was saying.
There was a
Bart gun
great,
was shittier gun.
there's a great video on YouTube called "Wrestling Isn't Wrestling," and this guy just goes into this. He kind of puts together this video with like actors and stuff, and it just. Oh, anyways, Whalers with the big win. Let's go celebrate at
Yeah.
center ice, boys. Big win. Zucker scored some goals, and
Everyone did some stuff.
DDP was-
Congratulations, everyone lifted
yeah.
their stick.
DDP was there. I think he gave
No
a
diamond
diamond.
cutters, though.
I think he gave a diamond cutter to the
No.
Giant. I think he gave one to the Giant.
Johnny. Did he?
Maybe reverse the choke slam or something. I think that happened once.
Yeah, could have been.
And then the
Tony
Giant.
Schiavone lost his mind when that happened too.
And then the Giant went to WWF, where he
You know what?
when he pretty much turned heel every week. He's probably turning heel
We had-
somewhere right now.